Do I owe arbitraging an apology? So I posted this video back on the 27th of December. At the time, they were having some issues, and I had talked about how basically they were creating challenges for they started changing their exchange, and they were making it difficult to withdraw from the exchange. Basically, you could, all of a sudden you got to a place where you could not freely withdraw money from the account, from your account. You couldn't withdraw your ABOT profits. You just had a lot of dashboard money. You couldn't withdraw it. And since then, they did ETH payouts, but you had this fee, and et cetera, et cetera. And I'd made a couple videos after this, and it just got worse and worse to withdraw money. And I basically said they were going to exit scam by the 31st. When I said that, when I made this video, I actually thought they may resume somehow, some way to allowing people to withdraw again. I thought that maybe they were going to allow, I had suspected they'll bring back an exchange, people will be able to withdraw like normal, but then, you know, it wasn't going to be able to continue because the price was just going to tank because everybody wanted to sell. It's such horrible publicity. So I was like, yeah, this is done. Stick a fork in it. It's finished. No matter what you hear, no matter what they say, it's already such a horrible, horrible stain that it's not going to survive. It doesn't make sense. Plus, never mind the fact of it appeared like a Ponzi. There was no ABOT in place. It's never ever been proven at all. And if there was an ABOT in place, none of the actions, like you wouldn't do what they were doing. Like it just didn't make sense if there was an ABOT in place. Like it made zero sense if there was an ABOT in place producing money day after day. They didn't have to take the steps they were taking. But I was going to kind of be done with it, and for a few reasons. But mainly it was like, let's just move along. I think less people are interested in this anyway. Most people know it's pretty much finished. There's one or two people making videos about arbitraging out there. And you know, all of the old school stalwarts that were out there, they're done. Like people have pulled down channels, they removed content. I mean, there's clearly huge red flags, right? David Peterson's gone. You know, there's this new guy, Thomas Brown. Nobody knows who he is or what's going on with that. But I got this comment. It's Crypto Jenkins. So ARB community, you can congratulate loyalist Crypto Jenkins for someone else making a video highlighting what happened to your platform. So he says, tomorrow's the day, going strong. If you lose, do not ever put out a bad video. I love the ones that predict. Well, it wasn't a hard prediction. I mean, I think it's kind of, how do you want to define exit scam? I mean, it's arguable that since I made this video, the exit scam has been taking place, literally. It's become less obvious, less transparent, more restricted to what you can do. But I didn't even know what was going on. Really, I actually, because I don't follow this stuff every day, and I thought, I mean, ever since YouTubers started taking down their channels and stuff, ever since Dan, Revolution in Crypto, made a recording from the SEC, I thought, yeah, the SEC can be slow, but it's a matter of time. This is done. There's nothing they can do. So I hadn't even paid attention to it. And when he said this, I thought, wait a minute, is ARB back up? What's going on? Like, are they, did they bring back the exchange, or people suddenly withdraw money again? And I didn't really know. So this morning, I do a little bit of surfing around on the YouTube, and I couldn't find out. There's just not a lot out there talking about it. And I came across this video, and I want to play a little bit of this video for you. And I want it to be up to you all. Let me know. Tomorrow comes and goes. If things don't change, do I owe an apology to the arbitraging community? I mean, my definition of an exit scam is obviously different from other people's. My definition is, I think the scam's been in progress since I made that video, in hindsight, looking back at it, because you were never freely able to pull money out, ever. That never even occurred again. And but I'll be fair, and I'll even give the ARB votes 2-to-1 handicap. So if you vote no apology, this thing is done, then, and you vote, you know, yes, you know, ARB still has an exit scam, they're still working on some things, I have faith it's coming back. If that's your vote, then I'll count the positive votes as 2 versus the negative. And I have no problem apologizing depending on who wins the vote by tomorrow. But let's just first look at a little bit of what Bits A Way, as he says, on his channel said here. And by the way, you can come check out his channel, Bits A Way 1. Let's listen to what he has to say. Okay, so here's what he says. We're going to listen to about 3 minutes here, and then there's another video, another section we're going to listen to is about 4 minutes. So let's just listen to what he has to say right here.
Welcome to the show. Bits a way one here, and bits are a way to pay and invest for things online, meaning Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. And in this episode, we're showing you guys a way that the old exchange is back live on Arbitraging. We have the old exchange back, the free market exchange. You can buy and sell.
Now this is important because everybody wants to say, "Oh, the old exchange is back. It's back." Yeah, let's keep going.
Anytime you want. There's no blocks. There's no timers. There's no bullshit. So except for the only thing is the ABOT is not paying out profits currently. Everything is getting reinvested. So we can't really see if this is a true price for ARB right now because only people selling ARB are the people that had ARB built up from the past. And most of those people earned those ARB when the price was about $10, $15, $20. And most of the ARB was getting reinvested or people were using the active ETH payouts. We don't know if this is a true indication of what the ARB price is going to be, as they said.
So the ARB was $10 to $15, and it was getting reinvested mostly because it was difficult to pull out because there was penalties and whatnot. Even the active ETH, I think there was a 10% penalty if you pulled out in Ethereum. I mean a 25% penalty, I think. I could be wrong on that. You can correct me in the comments. So at $10 or $15, people were doing their reinvesting game. But let's keep going.
The announcements, they are crunching the numbers to see how they're going to do it. Also, the ABOT stop price. The ABOT stop is in maintenance. People are not able to stop their bots to pull out money to sell. They also are not earning any ARB to sell. It's all getting reinvested. The only thing you could sell, like I said, is ARB that you already had from before, which is okay. I mean, at least it's better than nothing as of now. We'll see how long they go until we start getting our daily payouts again and not just getting reinvested. You know, this is a ton of dashboard money. It's the most dashboard money I've ever had on one of these platforms. That's a ton of money to me, and I honestly hope that they can keep paying out. Not that I want to stop my bot and get this out, but I would just like to earn off of this. You know, even if they never let us stop the bot and then we just can earn daily, it's better than nothing. So, you know, you got to look to the bright side of this, but does this solve everything? Does this new exchange solve all the problems? No. No, it doesn't, because the main issue on this site is getting the buy volume. Why are people going to come on here and buy ARB? Well, to use their signature product, which is the ABOT. And the signature product is not transparent. We've not seen proof that this is an actual ABOT trading, arbitrage trading, making profits daily. We haven't seen it. We've seen transparency as far from the CEO showing his face and bringing YouTubers over to his house doing live streams, but as far as showing off your signature product for easy free marketing, that does not happen. That does not happen. And there's other platforms.
So here's the thing. He makes a great point there, by the way. Here's my question. I want to bring back to this right here because I thought, how is that possible? Where's it at? I went past it. Hang on. Okay, so this is supposedly the price in the last 500 trades. I don't know what day this is or what. I mean, I guess I don't understand what I'm looking at here. What timeline this is? Because how's the price going up and down in ARB like this? I'm just kind of curious if maybe people are doing some buying and they are doing some selling, but you can buy the tokens, you can sell the tokens. But ABOT is basically non-existent because you can't pull any money out of it at all. So the question is, are you ever going to pull money out of it? They're waiting to see what the current ARB price is going to be. I don't know what that means. I mean, my guess is I have a hunch about how they're going to try to totally exit out of this, and it's headed that way now. I think they're letting people withdraw their ARB. And I think they're trying to see how many people, what the market is doing, how many people are actually trying to buy back in, how many people are bringing ETH back in because they can see, oh, I can pull my ARB off the platform. Let me put some ETH back in. And if they get things squared away with the ABOT, I'll put more money into ABOT. I think that's kind of what they might be trying to see if there's a demand to buy the ARB right now. And I mean, I think that's part of the calculations they're doing behind the scenes. I don't know. I mean, keep in mind the way BitConnect exit scammed is basically they just gave you all your BitConnect tokens, but you know, at the current value, and I don't think this is going to exit scan the same way. I think the ABOT prices just dropped to nothing. So you look like you have dashboard money, but then the ABOT prices dropped to nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Or they don't ever let you get your dashboard money out. I mean, I'm thinking you're never going to get your dashboard money out. I mean, they literally locked it up. Like there's an exchange. Okay, there's an exchange, except you can't sell ABOT. Which, I mean, what do you want to bet? Majority of people's money stuck in ABOT. So we brought the exchange back, but you can't sell in your ABOT. But we were going to make it look like you're still getting money, but you can't sell. I mean, that doesn't make sense, right? I don't know. Again, if you're still an ARB loyalist, I mean, how do you justify this? I'm certain you do. You have to. Like, I mean, if you got money over there, you have to pull it out. Now, Bits Away over here, I mean, this guy, he does some free-flowing thought, and I think he kind of tells on himself a little bit right here. And I don't understand, like, well, his channel is all about going into all these platforms, which the majority of the platforms, he has to know from experience that they're now scams. And I think he's trying to get in before they're scams, before they scam out. And I think that somehow he thinks that's okay. And I think it's pretty good that he has a small channel right now, because he'll kind of get away with it. But when you have a large channel, you're going to generate complaints with government agencies, and that's going to become a problem. But let's just, and I've talked about that ad nauseum on my channel, but let's listen to what he has to say right here, because this is a fundamental issue right here.
And, you know, I hope they can clear all that up. I just don't know why, for some reason, I just get no respect from David or the inner circle of arbitraging for all I've done. I know I've said this before, guys. I'm not trying to be, you know, on my soapbox and trying to be jealous of everybody else, but Crypto Batman clearly got $100,000 from ARB. I mean, the guy invested 30 Ethereum into the platform, and he's pulled out over 800. That's not possible. That is not possible unless you're getting extra money. So that's confirmed. And
Right. So where as he talks, listen to him. He's jealous that he didn't get the extra payouts. But where do the payouts come from? I mean, it's other people's Ethereum. Like, where's these payouts coming from? It's money that other people put in this platform, and this is what he's jealous of. I mean, this is a problem. But let's keep listening.
you know, it's just I don't want to get into it, guys. It's just too much, but there's a lot of stuff, you know, I don't understand, like, it's because I don't show my face on YouTube. David doesn't respect me. He doesn't respect my content. Like, what is it? Like, just because you put a face on YouTube doesn't make your content any better, or it doesn't make you any better at your content.
No, it's never about that. It's about putting your face on YouTube so there's someone else that can be a fall guy. It's easier for you to be a fall guy when people know you. It's easier when your identity's known. He was looking, I literally, in hindsight, looking at this thing, I mean, he found people that wanted or needed to belong to something, or they were guided by the money, and he needed to manipulate them. And I think that's clearly what has happened. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's happened.
On YouTube to share my content and teach people about crypto. Putting my face to it is not going to help them learn crypto any better. All right, I could put my face on all these videos and blow up my channel to 50,000, 100,000 subscribers if I wanted. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to take it slow, because there's a lot of, just look at Crypto Austin, guys. Just look what happened to Crypto Austin.
He's free flowing here. This doesn't make any sense. There's plenty of channels on YouTube that have million plus, 2 million plus subscribers, and there's no faces at all. I mean, and Crypto Austin, by the way, his channel was only, I think, it wasn't 10,000. I don't even think it was 5,000 subscribers, and he had his face on YouTube. He's just free flowing here. He's upset clearly that he didn't get additional payouts. And here's the problem. Doesn't he realize? Does he or doesn't he realize that those payouts were other people's hard-earned money in the platform?
You know, he put his heart and soul out there for the community, put his face all over YouTube, and the guy just got ridiculed for it, you know. And if you're not ready for that type of stuff, really mess with you mentally. So, you know, I don't want that kind of, I'm not ready for that yet. I just want to put my content out there and share what I'm doing in crypto. And that's the beauty of crypto, guys. You don't have to put your face on things. You can just deliver a good product or a good service and make people money. They don't care what you look like. They don't care how transparent you are. If you're transparent with your product, that's what matters.
They don't care how transparent you are. If you're transparent with your product, that seemed a little bit like double speak, but that's okay.
So that's what ARB needs to do moving forward, or I'm going to be blunt, guys. They're not going to survive. They're not going to.
So here he goes. One part he said they wanted to survive. Now he says they're not going to survive. So even he's saying they're not going to survive. And I think he's right. I mean, they've not ever, listen, there is a reason they've never allowed free-flowing deposits and withdrawals. What is that reason? They got the greatest trading bot on the history of the planet, supposedly. But they can never show any proof of it at all, period. No past trade histories, no nothing. They've shown a few big deposits from an Ethereum wallet, which could be money. It could be all your money stacked up in one Ethereum wallet that they choose to move back and forth a few times. But if they're arbitraging, they should be making hundreds of trades per day, if not thousands. And some of them trades are going to be for very small amounts. Their arbitraging is like you're scalping profits. You're taking a bunch of little profits along the way in most cases. That's how arbitraging works. They've shown zero proof of that. But let's keep going.
To survive, new exchange or not, old exchange or not, it doesn't matter. You know, they have been paying out profits. People can't stop their bots. This is not a true reflection of the price. This price would be 20 cents if they would allow, you know, free everything right now, which it's good that they don't. You know, they got to put little restrictions, but I don't want to see this go on for much longer as far as getting paid out from the ABOT, because if they just keep reinvesting and reinvesting, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to help anybody. That's just going to make the problem worse, and it's just a big blow.
It makes the problem worse. He admits right there, by the way, it makes the problem worse because everybody's being forced to compound. So that means that there's no actual money there. So it's harder to pay the money out. When people try to pull, even if you put restrictions and say you can only pull out 25%, you can only pull out 5%, you can only pull out 10%, you can only pull out 50%, there's a lot more phantom money there because people aren't actually compounding. These percentages of 0.59%. It's made up. I mean, he says it right there. It makes the problem worse. It doesn't make the problem worse if there's a real ABOT. It's irrelevant if there's a real ABOT. So he's admitting right here that it's a money game. That's frustrating.
Black hole right now of money. We start getting our payments in ARB. You know, we have no problem cashing it out right now because the exchange is better. But we really need the transparency with the product moving forward, guys. For me, anyway, to really get involved again in the community and share this around, to just feel better, have more trust and more faith in this platform. I need to see it. I need to see it. So hopefully we can see that from David or Thomas Brown or whoever is running the ship right now. You know, that would be great. That'd be really.
Lack of transparency, by the way. No idea who's running the ship anymore. But Thomas Brown's name's popped up. No one knows what happened to David. Did he already exit scam? I don't know. Vote in the comments. Do I owe an apology or not? Is it exit scammed or has it not exit scammed? You let me know. I'll do an apology video tomorrow on the 31st, or at least I'll wait until the first, the end of the 31st. I'll wait till the 1st, and I'll do an apology video. You let me know. Has he exit scammed?
Really great to see. You know, I tried reaching out to Crypto Chat Box, and I was waiting for him to call, and I called him, and I was starting to talk for a couple minutes, and then he cut me off and said, "Oh, hang on, I gotta go do something. Let me call you back." I said, "Okay, sure, no worries." You think he ever called me back, guys? You think he ever called me back? Hell no, he has not called me back. He doesn't care. Those guys don't care about my channel. They don't think I'm important. But you know what? I carry a ton of influence for this platform and this community, and that is very evident. So hopefully they realize that. They realize how good they had it when I was making positive videos all the time and sharing ARB around and helping grow this community. And I'm still here. I'm going to be here. I'm not taking my videos down. I'm not taking my videos anywhere. I'm not ashamed of anything in crypto that I do. This is my journey through crypto, good and bad, and you can learn from the mistakes and learn from the successes. Right? I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to act like I was never involved in this. No, not at all. I'm proud to be involved with this. I put disclaimers on my video for a reason. There's disclaimers on my videos. There's disclaimers on the website. Nobody can blame me for shit. I just want to get that out there, guys.
So the end of that, he kind of says a couple of things. He's upset because he never got credit from the community. And then he goes into, you know, no one can blame me. I got disclaimers. I mean, it's kind of a little bit weird there. Clearly, for him, he felt left out. He wanted to be a part of the community, and whatever. I mean, whatever. He even says at the end, and again, that's very telling. No one can blame me for nothing. He says there. I've got disclaimers. There's disclaimers on the website. There's disclaimers on my video. Blah blah blah. Listen, bits away. First of all, this guy he's unaware that this disclaimer doesn't matter if there was a scam. Like, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you were complicit potentially in the scam. I'm not saying he is. He clearly said some things that makes it look like he thought it could be a Ponzi. He clearly doesn't have faith that there's an ABOT, but I think maybe in the beginning he thought there was. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter that you have disclaimers. The most dangerous thing that he's doing, running around from platform to platform to platform, is he absolutely does carry legal liability. He just doesn't think he does. He thinks he's safe. And even, by the way, even if he was, even if a court somewhere said he was safe, he would have to defend himself in court. And if $10,000 is a lot of money on dashboard money he's never had, then lawyers are far more expensive than that. Find something else to do with your time. Be careful what you promote. Be careful what you talk about. But, he's clearly upset and he's hurt by the community. But at the same time in this video, he knows it's probably done. He doesn't necessarily know why or what's going on. And here's one thing that he says, by the way, to his defense, and he doesn't even realize it. He wanted to be a part of the community. He was jealous that he got no payouts. If this thing goes down as a scam, the only thing that he's done wrong is promoted it on YouTube as an affiliate. And even though there is some possibility, and he's profited from the platform, at least I think he's profited from the platform. He says he's in profit. I'm assuming that's withdrawn profit. So he's going to be liable for any profits that he's earned, potentially, depending on how far this thing goes. And he could be liable for the few people that he's brought into the platform, most likely. And that's just based off of what has occurred in the past with FTC and the SEC, but in these sort of things. But he needs to be thankful that he wasn't paid extra money, because the SEC is clearly investigating this, and if it comes down on the wrong side, then some of these guys who supposedly Crypto Batman, which he mentioned, and I think Austin, which he mentioned, they are in so deep. If Crypto Batman got 100 ETH for promoting this thing, and he was paid out 100 ETH, and it comes out that it was 100 ETH of other people's money, that young man is so deep into this thing, he will spend another decade of his life trying to figure out how to dig himself out of it. I don't think he necessarily goes to jail. You could do jail time for sure. But the amount of money that he's going to owe, and he's going to be scrutinized, and he could be barred from investing in crypto, period. Like, that's the kind of things that they do. That sort of, there's no telling. And Israeli authorities are a little bit different. In some areas they're more strict. In some ways they aren't. I know he's over in Israel. So it's going to be interesting, but that's where Bitsaway's safe. He did not take additional payouts and profit as an affiliate and profit as an investor. He didn't do those things. If he had, then potentially this could be a lot worse for him. That's depending on what the SEC and what kind of investigation eventually happens with this thing. Who knows? Only time will tell. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, let me know. Do I owe ARB in the ARB community an apology? Have they exit scammed? I think this is essentially an exit scam already. In my mind, they've exited. David Peterson's exited. It looks like you can't get your money out of the platform. I guess as long as there's an arbitraging.co website that's up, some people are going to claim they didn't exit scam. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. And if December 1st, I need to make another video apologizing to the community because they are not gone, then I'll do it. But I'll let you decide down in the comments. Let me know. In the affirmative, yes, you owe an apology. They have not exit scammed. If that's the case, I'll count your vote as 2. If you say no, you don't owe an apology, I'll count your vote as 1. No matter what happens, I'll tally up the comments and I will issue an apology or I'll simply not. I'm not going to highlight, that I'm not making an apology. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to rub salt on the wound. And I'm probably, if I do an apology video, I'll do that. Other than that, I'm probably done with arbitraging. If something interesting happens, if they make mainstream news or mainstream even crypto news, and I may talk about that if that actually happens. But I'm over it. I'm moving along. I don't like talking about these things particularly, but people love to watch about them. It sure gets you some views on YouTube, that's for sure. And the best part is, the haters in the ARB community are the best. Like for your YouTube channel, they watch the videos rapidly, and then they make comments, and they have no clue how YouTube works. And all you got to do is look at some of I've done very few videos, but they rank so well for arbitraging terminology when you start searching on YouTube. And I get views on them every single day according to my stats on YouTube. I mean, it is beautiful. The ARB community themselves has actually helped some of us with our YouTube algorithm. Yes, to the person who said it, I made the videos for the views. Absolutely. The first reason I made the videos is because I had some friends I thought might be getting hurt. But when I saw the views, it was like, okay, I guess I'll talk about that a couple more times. It's not my favorite topic to talk about, but it's clearly what the algorithm wants, and it's what the people want to watch. So you make videos about it. But I'm going to be done unless there's some big development. It's not my favorite thing to talk about. So vote in the comments. Did they exit scam or did they not? Do I owe an apology or do I not? You let me know down in the comments. I got a feeling which community is going to be the most active. So I got a feeling I might be making an apology video. But if that's the case, I'll be glad to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.